What are pyramids? Pyramids are ancient structures that were built by several civilizations in different parts of the world. However, the most famous pyramids are the ones built in Egypt during the Old Kingdom period, between 2600 BCE and 2300 BCE. These pyramids were built as tombs for the pharaohs and their consorts and were considered to be a symbol of the pharaoh's power and wealth. The most famous of the Egyptian pyramids is the Great Pyramid of Giza, which is located on the outskirts of modern-day Cairo. It was built by Pharaoh Khufu and is the largest of the three pyramids at Giza. The other two pyramids were built by Khufu's successors, Khafra and Menkaure. The construction of the pyramids involved a massive effort of manpower and resources. The workers used simple tools and techniques, such as ramps and pulleys, to transport and place the huge stone blocks that make up the pyramid structure. It is estimated that it took around 20 years to build the Great Pyramid, with a workforce of around 100,000 people. The pyramids served as a symbol of the pharaoh's power and were also believed to help the pharaoh's soul ascend to the afterlife. The interior of the pyramids contained chambers and passages that were filled with treasures and offerings for the pharaoh's use in the afterlife. Today, the pyramids are a popular tourist attraction and are recognized as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. They continue to fascinate people with their size, complexity, and historical significance. Historical development. Preceded by assumed earlier sites in the Eastern Sahara, tumuli with megalithic monuments developed as early as 4700 BCE in the Saharan region of Niger. It is also possible that these megalithic monuments in the Saharan region of Niger and the Eastern Sahara may have served as antecedents for the mastabas and pyramids of ancient Egypt. During pre-dynastic Egypt, tumuli were present at various locations, e.g., Nakyada, Helwan. From the time of the early dynastic period, circa 3150–2686 BCE, Egyptians with sufficient means were buried in bench-like structures known as mastabas. At Saqqara, Mastaba 3808, dating from the latter part of the First Dynasty, was discovered to contain a large, independently built step pyramid-like structure enclosed within the outer palace facade mastaba. Archaeological remains and inscriptions suggest there may have been other similar structures dating to this period. Number and location of pyramids. In 1842, Carl Richard Lepsius produced the first modern list of pyramids, now known as the Lepsius List of Pyramids, in which he counted 67. A great many more have since been discovered. At least 118 Egyptian pyramids have been identified. The location of Pyramid 29, which Lepsius called the Headless Pyramid, was lost for a second time when the structure was buried by desert sands after Lepsius's survey. It was found again only during an archaeological dig conducted in 2008. Many pyramids are in a poor state of preservation or buried by desert sands. If visible at all, they may appear as little more than mounds of rubble. As a consequence, archaeologists are continuing to identify and study previously unknown pyramid structures. The most recent pyramid to be discovered was that of Neith, a wife of Teti. All of Egypt's pyramids, except the small 3rd Dynasty pyramid at Zayat el-Ma'iten, are sited on the west bank of the Nile, and most are grouped together in a number of pyramid fields. Construction techniques. Constructing the pyramids involved moving huge quantities of stone. While most blocks came from nearby quarries, special stones were transported on great barges from distant locations, for instance white limestone from Tura and granite from Aswan. In 2013, papyri, named Diary of Merer, were discovered at an ancient Egyptian harbor at the Red Sea coast. They are logbooks written over 4,500 years ago by an official with the title inspector, who documented the transport of white limestone from the Tura quarries, along the Nile River, to the Great Pyramid of Giza, the tomb of the pharaoh Khufu. Here are some facts about pyramids. 1. Pyramids were not only built in Egypt, but also in other parts of the world, such as Mexico and Peru. 2. The oldest known pyramid is the Pyramid of Djoser, located in Saqqara, Egypt. It was built around 2630 BCE. 3. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the largest pyramid in Egypt and was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. 4. The pyramids were built by skilled workers and laborers who were organized into work gangs. 5. They used simple tools like copper chisels, wooden mallets, and ropes made of papyrus or flax. 6. The limestone blocks used to build the pyramids weighed up to 80 tons, and some of the granite blocks weighed over 100 tons. 7. The pyramids were not built by slaves, but by paid workers who were given food and other provisions for their work. 8. The interior of the pyramids contained elaborate burial chambers and passages that were filled with treasures and offerings for the pharaoh's use in the afterlife. 9. Despite their impressive size and construction, the pyramids were not very secure, and many were robbed of their treasures over time. 10. The pyramids were aligned with the cardinal points of the compass, and some researchers believe that they were used for astronomical observation and calculation. 11. The pyramids have become symbols of ancient Egyptian civilization and are recognized as one of the greatest achievements of human engineering and architecture. In conclusion, the pyramids are one of the most iconic and awe-inspiring architectural wonders of the ancient world. These massive structures were built with incredible precision and skill by the ancient Egyptians, and continue to fascinate and intrigue people from all around the world today. Whether you are interested in history, architecture, or culture, the pyramids offer a glimpse into a civilization that was both advanced and mysterious, and will continue to captivate people for generations to come.